Now, he was with Taylor when she was killed by Louisville police officers on March 13th. He told us that they were in bed watching a movie when police raided the apartment as part of a narcotics investigation that was targeting her ex-boyfriend. We should point out that Kenneth Walker and Breonna Taylor do not have a criminal history, and no illegal drugs were found in that home. We went to Louisville over the weekend to talk with Kenneth Walker about that night.
All right, guys, I've got another Breonna Taylor editorial for you. Now, this one you need to hear. So you know how when I did the editorial on the body camera footage of the cops, how they were saying, well, she's the one that shot. She shot.
The guy said that there's a woman that was shooting. She's supposedly dead, according to the suspect inside. The guy said that there's a woman that was shooting.
I want you guys to listen here for a second. This is her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, talking about that night. Thank you to WWL-TV for the story. The boyfriend of Breonna Taylor said the hail of bullets coming at them from police the night she was killed in her Louisville, Kentucky apartment sounded like a war. Kenneth Walker said he tried to pull Taylor down to the floor amid the gunfire, but she was just scared. She didn't get down. Walker told CBS This Morning in a televised interview, quote, "I don't think I've ever heard so many gunshots like all at the same time. I've never been to war, but I assume that's what war probably sounds like." He said the loss of Taylor, an emergency medical worker, is especially hard because she took care of a lot of people. Walker said in the interview, which aired Wednesday, there's a lot of people who need her bad right now, including me. Walker says they were in bed watching a movie early on March 13th when police serving a narcotics warrant knocked down the door.
You all did ask, who is it?
Several times, both of us. And there was no response.
Walker told investigators he heard loud knocking, but he didn't hear police identify themselves, so he thought it was an intruder. Walker said in the CBS interview, "I'm 1,000,000% sure that nobody identified themselves. That's why I grabbed the gun. Didn't have a clue they were police," he said. Walker fired a single shot toward the door, striking a police officer in the leg. That officer and two others returned 32 shots.
Then I grabbed my gun.
We should also say you were licensed to carry the gun.
For sure. That was the one time I had to use it. I mean, if it was the police at the door and they just said we're the police, me or Breonna didn't have a reason at all not to open the door and see what they wanted.
Taylor was hit 5 times and died at the scene. Walker wasn't hurt, but he was initially arrested for attempted murder of a police officer. That charge was dropped in May of 2020. Last month, a grand jury in Louisville declined to charge any of the officers in Taylor's death. One officer was charged with wanton endangerment for firing bullets that went through Taylor's apartment and penetrated a neighbor's home. So all this back and forth, and they're saying, well, Breonna Taylor, she shot at the cops. Walker says he shot the shot at the cop, but also he says he didn't hear them saying they were police. Now, remember when they went in, the music was all blaring inside the apartment, so they probably didn't hear what was going on. They probably did think it was an intruder. But also, didn't the cops say they had a no-knock warrant? So I'm trying to figure it out. On a no-knock warrant, does that mean you go, police, police, we're coming in, police, on a no-knock warrant? Wouldn't that be a knock warrant? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. This thing is evolving like a newborn caterpillar. I don't know, a newborn baby. This thing, a lot of information is coming at us, and none of it aligns with any of the other. It's all contradictory. What do you think? Again, let me know in the comment section below. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers from coast to coast. And next time you want to blame Breonna Taylor, just remember, she was the innocent in all of this.